Hi guys, Brian here. I want to show you a photograph. This photograph, as a matter of fact. This photograph was taken about 110 years ago. What you see here is you've got Hollywood Boulevard coming along here. If you can see this correctly. You have, this is the home of Mary Mall, the first school teacher in Hollywood. This is her strawberry field. This is where the Chinese Theater currently is. The only building in this photograph that currently exists is this one. It's called the Coffin House. And I would love to come up with a really cool, creepy story about why it's called the Coffin House. But there isn't one. The family had it made, their name is Coffin, and they had it built. And it's up the street. And it is the only house, the only building in this photograph that still exists. It belongs to Cinematographer Society. They take impeccable care of it. And it's beautifully decorated for Halloween or Christmas and stuff like that. It's very, very cool, but that's the only building that still exists. Now this building this street right here, this is Orange Avenue, jab right along here. So if you see that right there, that building right there became that. That is the Roosevelt Hotel, and today is the birthday of the Roosevelt Hotel. It opened on May 15th, 1927. It's an incredible place. If you ever get a chance to stay here, they had the Academy Awards here. The very first Academy Awards here, 2 years and 1 day after this opened, they had the first Academy Awards here. Now, it is supposedly haunted. I'm sure you've heard lots of stories. There's great books and things like that. I've read a number of different things, so we'll just go with the basics. Room 928 and part of the 9th floor is the ghost of Montgomery Clift. 1101, 1102, 1202, 1026, part of the lobby, 213 out by the pool. These are all haunted. So if you're into that kind of stuff, the Blossom Room. The Blossom Room had the very first Academy Awards. You can get in there. They can't now because of what's going on, because things are closed. But if you go up the steps and you go through enough doors, you actually end up on the balcony overlooking where they had the first Academy Awards. It's a really cool photograph I have, and you see these orbs. I like to think that it's orbs of all the people who were at the Academy Awards. Who knows? But that's a personal thing for me. But when you walk into this doorway right along in here, you walk in the entrance along the side here, at the other end of the lobby are these stone-tiled steps. And these stone-tiled steps, they go up, and has a quick turn, and goes up again. And those are the steps where Shirley Temple was taught by Bojangles Robinson how to do the dance for the little colonel. Going to go to the mark, going to get some. Anyway, that's where she learned how to do it, on the steps in the lobby of this thing. Now, the other thing that's important about this is a story that people know about called Marilyn's Mirror. You may have heard about this. Marilyn Monroe lived here for a couple of years, and when she died, there was a mirror that was supposedly in her where she was, and they brought it out. It was in the lobby or something like that. Somebody was cleaning it, and they saw a woman behind them leaning over to do their makeup, and she turned around and said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And there was no one there. And when she looked back, she realized it was Marilyn Monroe looking in the mirror doing her makeup. And that's when things supposedly started, with people seeing Marilyn in the background and stuff like that. It had been gone it had been moved around. It was gone for a while. It is back. It's on the mezzanine, on the way to the mezzanine, go up the steps, tap dance up the steps. First level, Marilyn's Mirror is right there. When all this clears up, you do get a chance to come here. It's a fabulous place to check out. Just have drinks, have dinner here. It's a marvelous piece of history, and it is, again, more importantly, it's had the first Academy Awards in the Blossom Room. Now, the first Academy Awards, by the way, lasted only 15 minutes. They announced the winners a couple of months earlier, so basically it was like, here, pick up your award, let's go down to the Mayfair downtown and have a party. And that's essentially what they did. So it was just a really short kind of a thing here they had here. But that'll be in 3 more days. That'll be it's today. I'm sorry, something else happened. My mind goes crazy sometimes. Anyway, coming to you live from Hollywood Boulevard and the Roosevelt Hotel. You guys enjoy. Take care of yourself.